Hey, how's everybody doing? My name's Coupe and I'm back. And I played a few games tonight and I tried doing a few live comms and I did a few and the games weren't that great. The shitty thing is, but I had such good commentary. Um, One video I talked about the animals that I've had recently, and not recently, but just like through my whole life and like a couple of the experiences I've gone through. And I might decide to do commentaries on them at some later point in time. And then the other thing was my video game history, just like where I started, what I was playing and stuff, and just another great commentary. And I don't know, I might post them anyways, but the scores were so horrible, and I wanted to. I didn't want to post a game where I was like negative in this game, and it was pretty bad negative. So I got a couple I'm gonna throw some commentary to and post up tonight, and they were just decent games. This one is, I'm not gonna ruin it actually. I gotta train myself to stop doing that where I tell the scores at the beginning of the game and then everybody just knows how it works out. But I do well, let's just say that. I do well. One thing I did want to do is, because I've gotten a few new subscribers and I haven't done a sub shout out in a little while. I figured I'd do a few of them right now. I've got a few here. We got Jake Axe Murderer. We've got Caucasian Comet. We've got Skuro 89X. We've got Droogie 4. We've got Gangster Ski 98. Now, I'm not sure if those guys have, done skeevious things to get themselves back on the sub shout out, but anyways, yep, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate everything that you guys do, whether it's just subscribe, watch my videos, comment, rate. I prefer, as far as like the likes and dislikes, I don't care so much. I'd rather you comment. I'm not trying to get the most liked Canadian video on gaming YouTube right now. You know what I mean? I'm not a big enough channel to even come close to any of that shit. But what I actually enjoy is the comments, when you guys tell me what you thought of the video. Did you like it? You didn't like it? Things that you'd like to see, games that you'd like to see, commentary. If you think that I screwed up in some sort of commentary, I don't even care if it's like it sounds like a troll comment. If you're hating on me, I don't really care. I like the comments. I like reading them. I like watching the video and reading the comments and listening and reading on how I affected other people, whether it was in an anger or they enjoyed it, they thought it was funny, they enjoyed the stories that I told, whatever. I'm gonna do a long story short on my experiences with my animals, and if I can, I'm not gonna do my gaming history, because that's a long video. Anyways, I've had a few animals die on me, and if you guys are weak-hearted, feel free to mute right now and just enjoy the gameplay. My first animal that was my own was a dog named Maggie, and she was a Boston Terrier, and we inherited her from an older woman. She was like, I don't know, 70s, and she had this dog, and it was a 6-year-old dog when we took her, and she lived kind of a sheltered life. She didn't get to go out. She ate fucking cuisine food as far as dogs are concerned, though, because all she ate was human food. She'd never eaten dog food, but when we took her, we trained her, and we were like, you're eating dog food, It's just the way it goes in most dogs' realities, so you're gonna have to learn to like it. But we made up for that with the trips that we took her on. We took her camping. We took her fucking everywhere. Walks every day, like a regular dog. She'd never experienced that. So it was actually pretty cool. And she's a cute little dog. Shitty thing, man. She had mad farts. Mad farts. Just smells so bad. and she snored when she slept, and that was kind of annoying but cute at the same time. Anyways, one time my sister, I don't want to put blame on my sister, we'll say we were feeding the dog, and we fed her some buns, hot dog buns, and she, gave her the whole bun, and then we were like, alright, we're going to take it back and, you know, break it up in pieces, but she thought we were just going to take the bun back and we're going to, you know, give it back to her, so she started inhaling it, and she choked on it, and we literally had to, we did our best to stick our fingers down her throat and get the fucking thing out, but we watched her choke to death. And, that sucked. I heard a lot. The whole reason for this commentary was me, I started out in the other video saying that I won't get too attached to animals anymore. I just don't do it anymore. I have 2 cats now, and if they both died, I'm not a cold person, but I just don't think I'd cry. I've kind of let them, I don't know, I don't think I'll get too attached to animals anymore. Anyways, and so my next animal was, I got a dog and a cat at the same time. I got a dog named Duke. He was a German Shepherd cross, and I got a tabby cat. And at the same time, because it was a kitten, and it was at the farm that I got the dog at. They were just like, we don't want this kitten, and I'm like, oh, it's so cute, I'll take the kitten too. And so I took the kitten and the dog. The dog only lived to be about a year old. We lived it on a farm for a year, and this dog got not even a year old. That dog only lived to be 8 months old, maybe 10 if it was lucky. And literally the dog got smoked by a car. I never was forced to watch it, but the dog was missing for a day, and we went looking and we found it in the gutter. So I don't know. It was just that one hurt. I love that dog.
Radar uplink established.
I was only with it for 8 months maybe, but that was my dog. I trained it from a puppy. I trained it to do, you know, sit, do tricks. I taught it to do a lot of shit in fucking 9 months, man. And yeah, and then after that, the cat actually, when I moved into the city, I moved out on my own. I had the cat for about 5-6 years at that time, and the cat he used to follow me to the store. He used to walk to the store 6 to 8 blocks away, and it's only in the middle of the night. If I went in the middle of the night, it was a half outdoor cat, and it would follow me to the store, and then I'd come home, and it would follow me home usually. This one time, somebody was crossing the path of the sidewalk, was walking towards me, and the cat bolted into the bushes. And the person passed, and I was like, yeah, whatever, the cat will follow me. It'll keep up. It'll catch up to me. It never did. And I went home, and I waited for like 3 hours, and then I went back out, and I was like, there's something wrong. So I went looking for this cat, and never found it. That one hurts too, a little bit. And my next animal was another cat, but it wasn't mine, it was my uncle's. He had the cat. This cat was like 10, 12 years old, and he was moving to across the country from London to Calgary, Ontario to BC, if it makes it easier for you guys, American. Ontario to BC, and he's like, I can't bring the cat with me. He had a car at the time. He's like, I'll give you the car if you take care of my cat. And I was like, sure, sweet deal. I'll do that. And then I took the cat, and then he sold the fucking car to somebody else, and I was furious. This is my uncle, my blood. And I was a little upset, but whatever. I took the cat in, and I took care of it because it's not the cat's fault. I should have said, you know, go fuck yourself. You made me a deal, and then you went back on it. You should go eat a dick, uncle. Anyways, I took the cat in, and I had it for about a year, and it got really sick. It got weak, and I was feeding it from a bottle, just water, and every day that I fed it, it would puke up the water. and it died eventually. And I had to watch it choke on its own vomit. And then after that, I've gotten 2 new cats, and they're both alive and well, and my female's in heat, my male's fixed, so there's no babies on the way, and that's my animal history. I hope you enjoyed. This is Lex Coupe saying rate, comment, subscribe. Do what you do, skadoosh. This is Lex Coupe. My cat's in heat, so don't forget to follow me on Twitter.